It's the end of July and a lot of things are happening in the garden. Here's a very quick update. Here's my first container of tomatoes, and on the bottom here I have red perilla. I have to spread this out a little bit because they're all clumped up, but it's doing really well. And this is the purple Cherokee tomato, and you can see they're starting to get red. This is my Principe Borghese tomato, and these are doing pretty well. I've got several harvests so far, and these are pretty good. You can see a cluster of tomatoes here. They're nice and round. And so far in the 5-gallon container, they're doing quite well. Here's my Minigold tomato. I think these ones are actually most prolific. They're supposed to be golden, but I've noticed since last year they make orange tomatoes. I have no complaints. They taste delicious and very prolific. But these are determinate tomatoes, so once you harvest, it just sort of dies off. But usually they last until the end of the season, so these are one of my favorites in a container. Here's my yellow pear. You can see that they're starting to turn yellow, and actually the tomatoes are a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. I haven't tasted any yet, but I'm really excited to try. This one here is the Coeur Debuff tomatoes, and this year I feel like they're not setting a lot of fruit. I think it might be because it's really hot. I'm probably not doing a very good job fertilizing them because a lot of the tomatoes are looking a little bit stressed. So I should probably try to take care of them a little bit better. There are some tomatoes in there you can't really see, but overall, not so many fruits this year. Okay, this one, my last tomato, is the Japanese black Trifele. It's doing okay, I think. It has quite a bit of fruits on it. They're still very green. I'm looking forward to tasting them because they seem to be very popular among gardeners. So we'll see what it tastes like once they start getting ripe. Here are my 3 hot peppers. They're doing really good. The one on the right is the shishito pepper, and you can see it's gotten a lot bigger than it was. And I've gotten 1 or 2 harvests so far. I need to do some harvesting. So far, all the peppers have been very sweet, so they're great when you stir fry them. Here is the Scorpion peppers. They're funky looking. They do kind of look like scorpions. It's really funny. See, if you look at this one in the middle here, you can see it has like kind of like a, what is it called, a thorn kind of thing, kind of like a scorpion. And this last one is the Orange Explosion Scotch Bonnet, and this one is round. So it'll be interesting to see how spicy it is compared to the other one. But there's a lot of peppers on them, so I think it should be exciting to get lots of hot peppers. Here's the last of my hot pepper. This is Thai hot pepper, and actually this one I didn't trim, and I think it just sort of bushes on its own, and you can see a lot of peppers on the top over there. To the left I have my bush beans, which I've been harvesting. It doesn't look too great right now, but I'm not too worried about it. This one here is my Thai inspired container. I have some Thai basil and a Thai pepper in the middle here. And this one is a lot smaller than my other container, but I think it's because of the size, but I really like it. It looks kind of funky. I have just a few other things. Here's a container of basil, and I have another 5-gallon container of basil. So I'm going to be making some pesto. Here's an okra plant in a 5-gallon container, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a couple of okras growing, so that'll be very exciting. And here I have the Jerusalem artichoke, and they seem to have stopped growing. But we'll see if this year if I get flowers, because last year I didn't get any. So that was a quick update of almost all the plants on the balcony. Some things that I can improve upon, I think, is fertilizing. I didn't add too much new compost this year when I was setting up the soil, so I can definitely tell that the plants are suffering a bit. So I need to come in and maybe fertilize it a little bit more. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with how the garden is coming along. I hope everyone's doing well in their gardens and enjoying their harvest. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.